If you got kids that are in grade school and not only are they looking good and looking fresh the first week of school, but they also want to smell good, then this is the video for you. For the parents out there that ain't trying to break the bank, but they want to be able to provide for their kids in the smell good category, keep it locked. I got you covered. All right, what's going on, fam? Like I said, you already know what this video for today is about. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, send it to some friends or whoever you might feel like that'll enjoy this type of content, man. We're about to jump right into it. So first up on the list is a fragrance that took the fragrance world by storm when it came out because of the connectivity that it had to another fragrance, man. And I'm talking about none other than Club de Nuit Iconic by Armaf, right? The reason why this fragrance made this list is because it's one of the most mass appealing DNAs that you can get, especially for kids that are in grade school, that is from like third third grade on up to like ninth grade, even high school. They can get this fragrance. It's very inexpensive, and it's gonna turn heads in school, man. So with Club de Nuit Iconic, you're gonna get some grapefruit. You're gonna get some lemon. You're gonna get mint, pink pepper, coriander, ginger, melon, jasmine, nutmeg. You're gonna get some woody notes, incense, sandalwood, amber, cedar, patchouli, and lavender. Now I already know the kids don't care nothing about the notes. They just want to know if it smells good. And this is one of those mass appealing DNAs that can definitely, if they just only had this particular fragrance, they only had this fragrance, they can get away with rocking this for the full year, man. So they can rock it. It's gonna last them the whole school year. I mean, the whole school day. So 8+ hours of wear out of this, and the projection is crazy. So you want to watch the amount of sprays that you use with Club de Nuit Iconic. This right here is supposed to be an inspired by fragrance of Bleu de Chanel. I believe it's the EDT. It could be the EDP, but either way it go, this is a very close variation of Bleu de Chanel. And not all kids love it. My 14-year-old absolutely loves this stuff, and he rocks it almost every day. So if you don't have it, you can go out and grab it for your kid. They'll love it, and you don't need to grab nothing else for the school year. Grab this one right here. It's very inexpensive, $30 to $35. You can find this on the gray market. So here you go. Armaf Club de Nuit Iconic. All right, next up on the list is a fragrance that is from a very famous house, if you will. They make designer clothes, and this particular line that I'm talking about right here, as far as the fragrances go, I'm talking about Versace Eros Flame. Now, let's talk about Versace Eros Flame. With Versace Eros Flame is one of a few flankers that they have in that line. They got Versace Eros, EDT, the EDP, and the Parfum. And that was the original version. It was a more minty version of it, but this one right here is more catered toward the summer. It's a more upbeat, spicier version of the original Versace Eros. What you're gonna get in Versace Eros, man, Versace Eros Flame, is you're gonna get some mandarin orange, Madagascar pepper, lemon. You're gonna get some rosemary, geranium, rose, vanilla, tonka bean, sandalwood, cedar, patchouli, and oak moss is what you're gonna get in here. Once again, another mass appealing DNA that the kids will absolutely love going back to school. They will be the best smelling kid in the room. They'll be the best smelling kid on the bus, man. So Versace Eros is one of those fragrances, once again, that'll last them 6+ hours. Really the majority of the school day, if not the whole school day. With this right here, this is right here is the Eau de Parfum concentration. So, like I said, you don't want to go crazy with the sprays, but we all know kids go crazy with the sprays. The good thing about it is, as the day goes on, it kind of thins out. But you can't go wrong with Versace Eros Flame, and you can find this too if you shop around for it. You can find it for about $50 to $55. Not gonna break the bank, parents. So if you're looking to get your kids something to start the school year off right with and have them smelling good along with looking good, then Versace Eros Flame will be one of those fragrances that you might want to shop for. Next fragrance on the list, a lot of people consider this an all-time great fragrance, but it's appropriate for school-age kids, man. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about Versace Dylan Blue. Listen, I can hear people out there talking now. Oh man, that's a great fragrance. I got that. Adults wear this, but I can tell you that it's definitely appropriate for kids. It's not too mature. And with Versace Dylan Blue, is one of those fragrances that you can get away with wearing it to school. It's not going to be offensive to anybody. Everybody's going to love it. It's a mass appealing DNA. And like I said, a lot of people consider this one of the greatest fragrances of all time. And a lot of people keep this in their DNA. My 14-year-old, once again, loves this stuff, right? What you're going to get in Versace Dylan Blue is you're going to get some ambroxan. You're going to get black pepper. You're going to get some bergamot, water notes, grapefruit. You're going to get fig leaf, incense, musk, tonka bean, and saffron is what you're going to get in Versace Dylan Blue. Love this stuff, man. I rock it. My kids wear it. My 14-year-old wears this all the time, man. This is one of his favorite scents. He got this about 2 years ago. He got a bottle of this, and he still rocks it to this day, man. And very, very inexpensive. You can find this from about $40 to $60 range on the gray market. You might be able to find it cheaper than that. But Versace Dylan Blue, once again, just like the other two fragrances that I talked about, is going to last them throughout the school day. And then this is one of those fragrances that is definitely a summer staple, but kids don't care nothing about summer and fall fragrances. They're going to wear it to school, and as long as it smells good to them, they're going to wear it, right? So if you haven't gotten your nose on this, parents, go out, man. Versace Dylan Blue is a perfect pickup for the school year for your son. All right. Next up on the list is one of the fragrances that kind of really introduced me to the fragrance game, man. And it's one of those fragrances that I'll always have in my collection. I loved it. It was my very, very first signature scent ever. And I'm talking about this one right here, man, Burberry Touch. Now, out of all the fragrances that I've talked about so far on this list, Burberry Touch will be the one that I say that you can buy this fragrance for your son and you don't need to buy anything else. They can rock this summertime, wintertime, what have you, because of the spices and stuff that you get in here. It's absolutely, in my opinion, you can get away with wearing this in the wintertime. But like I told you, they don't care about that. They just want to smell good. You can just buy them one fragrance. It'll be Burberry Touch, and they'll love it. It'll be mass appealing. It'll be inoffensive to people. It's not going to give people a headache. And right now, it's inexpensive. You can get this for less than $50 on the gray market. This size bottle, right? I think this might be the 100 ml. You can get 100 ml for less than $50 right now. And I guarantee you, your kid loves it. It's a powdery, it's a very, very powdery fragrance on the dry down. I remember when I used to wear this fragrance, people used to come into my office and they used to ask me if I had on baby powder. And I'm like, no, I don't have on baby powder. And at that time, I didn't realize that they was actually describing this. I didn't realize that it dried down into a more baby powder type of setting, but it was still pleasant. What you're going to get in Burberry Touch is you're going to get some violet leaf. You're going to get some mandarin orange. You're going to get some white pepper, cedar, nutmeg, the white musk, the tonka bean. And then you're going to get a little bit of vetiver in Burberry Touch, man. Beautiful scent. I love it. I'll always have a bottle of this in my collection. Like I said, this is what started it for me. This is my very first signature scent. I used to go through bottle after bottle of this stuff. So your kids are probably going to end up doing the same thing if you get them. This would be one of those fragrances that's very mass appealing. They'll love it, man. Go out and get it. Less than $50 on the gray market. Burberry Touch. All right, next up on the list is a newer fragrance for 2026. And then right now, it might be a little expensive to go out and purchase for your kid. But if you got it, go out and get it. And this is another one of those mass appealing DNAs, man. And I'm talking about YSL Myslf EDT Intense. This right here is a beautiful scent. And out of all of the Myslf flankers, I would say that this one right here might be the most mass appealing one. This is very, very inoffensive to anybody. It's light and airy. People love it. It's gonna last 6+ hours at least. That's what I get on my skin, and it's perfect for school age kids. Right now it's a little expensive, and I don't even think that you can find it on the gray market. And if you do find it on the gray market, it's still gonna be well over $100. So this might be one of those ones that you might want to reserve for like a Christmas gift or something like that. But if you got it, they got a birthday in the middle of the summer or during the school year, and fragrance is what they want, then this might be one of those ones that you can reach for, and they're gonna love it. Everybody around them is gonna love this scent. And what you get in YSL Myslf EDT Intense is you're gonna get some bergamot, you're gonna get orange blossom like they do in all the other YSL Myslf flankers. You're gonna get patchouli, amber fix, and white musk is what you're gonna get. Beautiful scent. Like I said, it's gonna last 5 to 6 hours. The projection is decent. Get about 2 feet of projection, but kids don't care about that stuff, man. But just for the parents out there, this is definitely a safe pickup for them for a birthday. It's a little expensive right now, but like I said, birthday, it'll be perfect. YSL Myslf EDT Intense. All right, next up on the list is one of those fragrances that my 14-year-old fell in love with when he first smelled it, because it was a little less mature than the original version of this. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about Jean Paul Gaultier La Male Elixir Le Absolu, right? Now, this takes the DNA of the original Jean Paul Gaultier La Male Elixir, and it adds the note of plum. When it first came out, nobody could really pick up the plum. I think they redid it and they reformulated it and they re-released it. Now you can pick up the plum a little bit more so you can differentiate between the two. But if you got Jean Paul Gaultier La Male Elixir, then I feel like it'll be redundant to go out and pick up this one. But for your little one that's going to school right now, if you had to pick between the two, I would say go with this one. This one's a little bit more playful due to the plum note. And they can wear it year round due to the plum note. I feel like La Male Elixir can be cloying if they're in hot and they're doing PE and stuff like that. But they can get away with wearing this one in the wintertime, in the springtime. And like I said, they're out of school for the summer, so they can wear this one year round for school. And it's gonna be inoffensive and it's gonna smell amazing on them. The projection with this is pretty strong though, man. 3+ feet. So you want to watch the amount of sprays that you put on them in the morning. And if you, what you're gonna get in La Male Elixir Absolute, like I said, you're gonna get all of the things that you got in the original, and then you throw in a note of plum. So you're gonna get some cinnamon, you're gonna get cardamom, bergamot, you're gonna get some lavender, you're gonna get some tonka bean, benzoin, you're gonna get some musk, patchouli, and labdanum is what you're gonna get in this fragrance, man. Beautiful fragrance, less than $100. Kids absolutely love this stuff. My 14-year-old loves it. Go out and grab it, man. Jean Paul Gaultier La Male Elixir Le Absolu. All right, last fragrance I want to talk about on this list might be the most mass appealing fragrance that you can get for your child. I know I've said it, time and time again throughout this video that you can pick up one fragrance and that's the only fragrance that your child is going to need for the year. But with this, this fragrance that I'm about to talk about right now, I mean that in the most sincerest form. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about 9 a.m. Dive. I don't think that 9 a.m. Dive gets enough love in the 9 p.m., 9 a.m. and that Afnan community. But this is a beautiful, beautiful scent. It's very mass appealing. It's aquatic. It's a blue scent that, like I said, you can't go wrong wearing this scent. This is one of those type of scents that if you just want to go out and pick up one and it's inexpensive, less than $40, and it's going to last them all day. They can wear it year round. They can wear it soccer practice. They can wear it to basketball practice, football practice, PE, whatever, man. This is one of those fragrances that everybody's going to love, and you can't go wrong with it. What you're going to get in this particular fragrance, you're going to get some lemon, mint, black currant, pink pepper, apple, incense, ginger, sandalwood, patchouli, and jasmine. Beautiful scent. I love this stuff, man. If you had to pick up one for your child, this might be one of those ones. So I've given you 7 today that you can start your child off the right way for the school year. And they're going to be the best smelling kid at the school, on the school bus. on the football field, on the basketball court, man. I've taken up enough of your time. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Send this video to your friends, your family, whatever. Also, you can go follow me on my TikTok, AP the Fragrance King, my Instagram, AP the Fragrance King, man. I appreciate all the support from you all, right? So you could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me. It's your boy AP the Fragrance King. And I'm out.